CRWS, Countering Racism White Supremacy Book Club. Like, share, subscribe, and comment below.
Mr. Fuller, why are quantum numbers of white people, not white supremacists, but white people, reluctant to end the system of white supremacy when they know because of its existence they can become a white sacrifice at any time?
Oh, that's a part of the system. They know that. White people are aware of how, a war is conducted. Soldiers on all sides, and people who do not consider themselves to be soldiers get killed, get harmed, lose their the roof over their head, have to be dislocated, have to move from one place to another. So white people in general, and specifically the white people who practice white supremacy, they all understand this. I mean, it's called war. We're in a non-stop war. There's no such thing as, slavery is war. As long as you have it, and the slaves are trying to rebel, you have a war going on. And as far back as, and the system of white supremacy is a supreme slave system. It's the most efficient slave system ever thought up. That's why people don't want to turn loose to it. It's so efficient. Efficient in what manner? Getting more things done. More products and whatnot come out of the system of white supremacy than ever before in recorded history. And it's very efficient when it comes to handling things. It's not efficient when it comes to interaction between people, except to harm people. You got to harm, you got to throw away millions of people, just throw them away in order to get the things done. And that's why there should be opposition to it and get rid of it, because you can do the same thing in a system of justice without harming people. But it's a little more difficult to operate a justice system. And that's why, in answer to the question, white people understand, well, we're going to lose a lot of white people because black people are not so stupid that if they, when they see us doing something, then it's okay. So we got to kill each other. We glorify murder. We glorify murder, and we got to keep glorifying murder. We can't stop doing that. We got to even make, in our movies that we make about going in outer space, even before we get there, we got to show what we're going to do when we do get there. So we'll make movies, blockbuster movies. That's what we'll give them, even that title, blockbusters. Don't bust the block. I mean, that's a term that grew out of, I think, World War II, when they had bombs that were actually called that. You can drop this bomb on a block of people, a whole block full of people, and it blows up the whole block. This is a 2,000-pound bomb. That was the size of the average city at that time. In that city, the city is divided into blocks. So if you drop this bomb on that city and you hit anywhere on that block, it's going to wipe out the entire block. So they say that we'll attach that even to the name of movies, blockbuster. What's a movie got to do with busting blocks? Well, we want people to have that type of mentality. Violent language. We'll have language that's always violent. Blockbuster movies, and we'll have language that says, or songs, that might have, like, I get a kick out of you. I get a kick out of you. A kick. At a baseball game, they'll say, what? Knock him dead. And even in describing a white woman, who gets everybody excited. They'll call, say, something like bombshell. Bombshell? That's blowing something up. Well, hey, white woman walks into the room, bunch of black people, she's bombing everything in there. I mean, just by her presence, everybody gives her attention. Who's black? I mean, that's a white woman in this room. You know, y'all better straighten up. I mean, that's the old tradition. A song. And what do they call songs? Hit songs. This song is a hit. Black people will write a song, and they taught us that. This is going to be a hit. A hit? What? A song is a song. It's something you sing. Yeah, but we call it a hit song. You know. Well, you going to hit the song? What? See, they're talking about destruction. Build things in order to destroy. Look forward to it. And then they teach black people that, knowing that black people will be kind of limited in doing it to anybody except each other. So we have that mentality. And we look forward to it. Black people, right up until maybe they get to the place where they're in a wheelchair and can't do it no more, then we want to go around and reform the other black people. Tell the young boy, what we call young bloods, don't get into that kind of life. Yeah, you're saying that now, but you killed 5 and 6 and 8 people and got away with it until somebody finally put a bullet through your spine, and that's why you're in that wheelchair giving advice to everybody else now. This has got to stop. Why not just stop while what am I getting out of this? What am I going to get in the future? But the white supremacists, and here's where the code comes in. You blame it all where the blame lies. And you don't back off of that. The white supremacists are behind it all. We don't know nothing that they didn't teach us. And that's the truth.